Hey there, welcome to day 324 of our BU 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. We're doing No Nonsense November this November, done it for a couple of years now, where I just share one of the biggest life lessons that I personally had to learn, usually the hard way. I wish I learned my life lessons the easy way, but it seems like something has to hit me upside the head before I actually pay enough attention to it to learn the lesson that life is trying to teach me, and has pretty much been trying to teach me over and over and over again my whole life. So today our topic is, and at first I called it and said, because I believe you are an infinite being. We are all part of a huge whole, therefore we're all infinite beings. And I was reading and doing some research yesterday and getting different perspectives and different opinions on the topic, and so I backed off and I decided, maybe our action item and our question today should be, are you an infinite being? Do you believe you are an infinite being? Or like many others, and like, I don't even know, I didn't do any research on statistics, but how many people believe that this life is all we've got and you better do a great job at it because after it, it's just kaput, you're done. Or that there's something in between, or that there's heaven and hell and any religious belief or whatever. For some reason, and maybe it's because I've had a personal death experience, I have a different perspective on the whole life and death thing. But it doesn't mean it's your perspective or what helps you to become the best version of yourself and live your best possible life. I do believe that we're each here to experience this life, and I think we're going to talk about this in a couple of days as our No Nonsense November, as only we uniquely can. And it's about our journey here on the planet, the lessons we learn, the people we have relationships with, the lives we touch or don't touch, the opportunities we take advantage of or don't. And it's the whole journey and how we experience that emotionally, physically, mentally, and intellectually that determines the quality and how we actually live this life. But today, I got to share this. I have to actually read it because I had to think about the sentence a couple of times. I don't understand why people write like this. I understand what each of the words mean, but together the sentence is so convoluted, it's a much easier way to say it. And it's basically talks about God is fashioned as an infinite being. And as such, and he or she or however, I don't think of God as a gender personally, but as an infinite being, meaning all things, everything, anything is possible. One's ability to have no logical limitations would be a definition of infinite being, meaning anything. And then I never thought about this, but basically it's said, because a lot of times you'll hear people say, we're all infinite beings. But the truth is there can only be one infinite thing, right? If infinity has no end, if there were two infinite beings, they would negate each other and there would be an end point where one began and one stopped. So logically, and I'm not sure it's logical or not, there can only be one. So whether you think of it as one universe, one God, one source energy, whatever it is, then there's one infinite being and we're all a part of that. And I personally like to believe that we continue on after this particular life, that our soul and our consciousness continues on. And again, I that's just my belief, and it's my belief based on my personal experiences. I don't know if it's true for anyone else. I kind of think that we all have the experience we choose and expect to have. And that's kind of a big statement, in that if people have a bad death experience, that's what they expected. I don't know that they do, but I don't know because I can only experience for myself. I don't know what other people's experiences have been. So today, I got to read this sentence to you. It says basically that the definition that there can only be one infinite being, and that there are no logical limits to that infinite being's in any way, shape, or form or capability, says the definition creates an, I can't even pronounce this word, awkward epistemological position, as it ostensibly renders all potential evidence for such being inherently ambiguous. Okay, really? Could just say that in a more convoluted, confusing, pompous way. I consider it, when you write and speak above most people's level and use words like ambiguous, inherently, and epistemological. I don't even know what that means. I should look that up because I got an idea, but I don't know exactly what it means. Why don't you just say the definition makes it impossible to prove one way or another? Boy, that everybody can understand. Anyway, we're a species of consciousness, according to one expert, and Deepak Chopra. Boy, I'm having trouble talking. I better have some more tea. Basically, there's only one infinite being, and we're all just a part of it. I personally think I ascribe to that theory, and whether it's God or source energy or the universe or all that is or energy, however we look at it, and we can all look at it differently and still be right because it's right for us. That's the theory. I'm with Deepak. I believe that we're all part of something bigger and greater than ourselves, and that we're all connected, and that what we do unto ourselves, we do unto other people. What we do unto other people, we do unto ourselves. I don't know. That's just my spirituality belief. So today, what's our action item? Just give this topic a little thought. Have you ever thought about being an infinite being? Have you ever thought about this life, this journey versus what comes after? Do you believe there's something after this particular life experience? Share in the comments below your thoughts and aha moments on this or your experiences on it. If you want me to share mine, you have to ask personally. It's something I share one-on-one. There's some experiences we have that just aren't for everybody. So why would we share them with everybody? So if I can help you anyway, ask, advice, go out, make it an awesome day. I'm traveling for probably another month or so. So you'll have different weird backgrounds, kind of awesome backgrounds. I'm in Texas right now and sitting on a four-season sun porch that's just incredible. I love it out here. I like to, because I feel like I'm in nature, but there's no bugs or rain. It doesn't look like it was going to rain today, but who knows? I think it's not going to, but it is cold in Texas, but not nearly as cold in Texas as it is in Wisconsin. All right, have an awesome day, and I will be with you tomorrow with another No Nonsense November.